bark on command session. Else. Sit. So this video right here is going to be about barking on command. And what we're going to be showing you is through mental, visual, and sound stimulation, you can train your dog to do the next step, which is barking on command. Since Donnie uses these tools that encourage him to become alert to a threat to bark, when he's doing it, we tie that sound to his barking, to his threat, to his attention. So he starts to understand whenever we say that command, he can do that action. So this is what you're seeing in this video, is us showing you how we use the jug to get him to bark on command when we use the command, because we used it in the threat video to get him to bark at the threat, the scarecrow. So now we're using that same simile to bark on command. So you'll pay attention to what. Watch. Alright, so today we're going to be doing the bark on command session. If you remember yesterday, we were getting Donnie to bark when he was stimulated by sound. We're going to use the same object to get him to bark. At the same time, Brian is going to be using the watch command, or lout, or pass off. Don't say pass off. He thinks pass off means bite.
No?
Nah, don't say pass off.
Bite.
He thinks pass off means bite. He ain't figured out the two. So use watch and sound in the object. That's the point. So here we go. Alright, so as you can see, he's barking at the object. When we set the command, he started to bark on watch. We'll do it again this time without using the command. But this was all done through stimulation of hearing this noise and seeing this. Watch. Watch. Watch.
Watch.
Watch. Watch.
Watch.
Else. Sit. So as you can see, because of the noise and the stimulation, when he was doing the threat training, we used the watch command to get him to bark every time he saw the threat. And by doing that, now whenever we say watch, he has associated that with bark on command. It all started with sound stimulation. There's a couple ways you can do this. Most people do it with a treat. You can hold it up in the air until the dog starts barking. But the fastest and the easiest way to do this is with sound stimulation and mental stimulation by a command. I'll do it one more time so you know it's not a fluke. Watch. House.
Sit.
So there you go. Barking on command is done by sound stimulation. And to understand that sound stimulation, you need to go back to the threat training video to see the noise that we used in that bottle to get him to start barking at a threat. Once the dog understands a threat, then you can teach them the next step is barking on command to watch anybody who is trying to intrude on your property, person, or people. So thank you guys for watching Madison Bell. That's bark on command. There's not a whole lot that I can show you. If you haven't done the threat training, then you can't move on to bark on command. Alright, so you just saw Donnie barking on command. That was the video. You saw how we did it. It was very easy. It wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't intense. We just tied the sound. He saw the object. We didn't even have to shake it. He knew exactly when he saw that object, it allowed him to bark on command. And we tied the sound to that object that he heard from the day prior. And now today he's barking on command. So that's how we do it. And we gave him the command. And when we gave him the else command, he stopped. So you see, it's not a fluke. It is sound, mental, and physical stimulation, barking on command. and you guys just saw it.